I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned out the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I ride through your block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back to be with yet another video. Today I'm coming to you guys with one of the best all-around builds and build names in the game, the scoring machine. I'm gonna be giving you guys a how-to tutorial on how to make this build the best way possible. Give you guys pretty much everything I always give y'all for these build videos: the height, weight, wingspan, attributes, pie charts, all the way down to the best takeovers and the best bad setups for the build. So yeah, man, when it comes to this video, I'm gonna be going crazy on it. If you guys want more videos like this, all you gotta do is like the video. There's a lot of builds I can go over for current gen when it comes to these build videos. If you guys want more of these current gen build videos, all you gotta do is show the support by liking the video if you're new to the channel and enjoying the content. Drop that sub if you're new. Without further ado, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so let's hop straight into it. So when it comes to making this build, you're gonna be at the point guard position, hand, number. I'm gonna go with the same ones every single time. Then when it comes to the pie chart, we're gonna go down here to the finishing and shooting. Not the finishing where you only get more finishing than shooting and you only get finishing Hall of Fame. We're going down to the finishing and shooting where you get both of these Hall of Fame. I don't usually do builds with this pie chart, but to make this build name, or to get this build name and to make this build, you have to be at this pie chart. Usually what we used to do last year on 2K21, we would go to this pie chart where you would be more shooting than finishing. And that was really the only time I would use that pie chart if I was going to make a score machine. You make that pie chart this year, it's really inconsistent getting the name, and this pie chart is just better to get the name and be a better build. So yeah, we're gonna go with this pie chart. Then when it comes to the physicals, you're gonna go with the speed pie chart. That's just gonna make you that much faster, and speed kills in current gen especially. So yeah, we're gonna go with the speed pie chart. Then when it comes to the attributes, you're gonna end up with some really well-rounded attributes. You're gonna end up with 14 finishing, 18 shooting, 12 playmaking, 7 defensive. Now, when it comes to getting these attributes, there's certain things that you're gonna have to not put up max to be able to get the name, such as pass accuracy. Instead of it being a 78, you're gonna put it right here, and then everything else you pretty much can just go with whatever you want to do, and it's really up to you what you want to do from there. Because that's really the main thing you have to do to be able to get the name. That's a real crucial main thing to be able to not forget. If you don't forget that, you'll be perfectly fine with getting the name when it comes to everything else. But yeah, when it comes to the driving dunk, driving layup, close shot, all this stuff is max. You're gonna end up with 14, 18, 12, 7. You're gonna have a max mid-range, three-pointer, free throw, max dunk, max driving dunk, max driving layup. The close shot is actually one down because you wouldn't get more badges for being max, but yeah. Then when it comes to the defensive rebounding, you're gonna have a max perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, and defensive rebound, and you're gonna have a max ball handle. And then when it comes to the height, weight, wingspan, and body type is completely up to you. What I'm gonna usually go with is built or compact, but I'm gonna go with compact for this build because it's gonna be a little bit on the shorter side. Then when it comes to the height, weight, wingspan, height, you can go with a lot of different heights. You can go 6'3", 6'4", or 6'5". Now, on this build, you're gonna have to go down on wingspan to be able to get the name. So it's really up to you what you want to go with. But knowing that you're gonna go down on wingspan, I would probably go 6'4" because you're gonna be trying to get more ball handle. So we're gonna test the 6'4", but the safest one I would say is 6'3" because you're automatically gonna have an 81 plus ball handle, and you're gonna be faster. But yeah, we're gonna test the 6'4". Then when it comes to the weight, you're gonna lower the weight just to get your speed and acceleration. Now you don't have to go minimum because you're still gonna be able to get it, but you go right here and you'll be max speed and acceleration while not losing too much on strength, not losing too much on interior defense, and not losing too much on post control. So yeah. Then when it comes to the wingspan, this is where it's gonna be real important. You're gonna go down on wingspan just to make sure that you get your stuff. Now, like I said, if you want to be safe with it, be able to get that 85 ball handle at 99, you will have to go 6'3". So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys the 6'3", the difference. You're gonna go straight down on weight again, not too low though. You really want to make sure that you can get that speed and acceleration max, but without losing too much on strength and interior defense. But yeah, when it comes to the wingspan, we're gonna go down on wingspan again, just to make sure that y'all understand that we are just trying to get our max shooting stats. Now, with that being said, you can go with this way or you can go this way. Now, if you make it with the metric system, I'm gonna make a video going over that very soon. I'm just gonna keep it in the Imperial system for some time until I make that video though. You're gonna be able to make it a little bit better where you have a 75, you have an 81 ball handle, pretty much the same 3-point rating that you see on the screen, but you're gonna have 81 ball handle, you're gonna be a slightly taller. It's gonna be subtle differences, but making it this way, 6'3", you know what I'm saying? This is the best way to make it on the Imperial system. And still be able to have that 81 ball handle at 95, and then when it comes to being 99, you'll still be able to have that 95 or 85 ball handle and stuff like that. But yeah, this is what the build looks like at 95. It depends on what you really rather. Do you want the minimum where you're gonna have this stats, or do you want the one above minimum where you're gonna have the 81 and have a 75 driving dunk off rip? It's really up to you what you really rather. That's gonna make a difference in the end goal for what you're gonna be able to do, but it's not gonna make a crazy difference. I would probably go with minimum. That's gonna have you have a higher 3-point rating, a higher mid-range rating, all that type of stuff. Now, if you want a higher steal rating, that's up to you, but it's not changing too much on defense to begin with. So yeah, like I said, I would go minimum. Now, this is what the build looks like at 95. Now, when it comes to getting 99, you're gonna be getting +4 attributes on everything that you see. So you're gonna be getting +1 to 3-pointer, +2 to 3-pointer, +3 to 3-pointer, +4. And that's gonna be for every attribute if you get to 99. So at 99, you're gonna be able to have a 92 or a 90 plus driving layup. You're gonna have an 88 close shot and a 78 driving dunk. So that's gonna allow you to have the ability to have those 75 driving dunk animations. So if you want to have that off rip, you can be a notch above and just have a lower 3-pointer, but you're gonna be able to get that eventually regardless. But it's just gonna be more of a grind thing. But if you don't want to grind to get those things, you're just gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, go with the one notch above wingspan. Like I was saying, you have the options. But then when it comes to the ball handle, which is really big when it comes to hitting 99, because on the shooting, you're gonna reach a 90 mid-range and an 88 3-pointer. But shooting in this game, if you have an 80 plus on either one of those, you're gonna be consistent. I'm just saying that it's gonna be easy to hit whites, especially hit whites with an 80 plus. It's just gonna be extremely consistent. That's all I can say. But then when it comes to the playmaking, you have the ball handle. It's gonna be really good. The ball handle is gonna be really good, but you're gonna get that now to an 85. So now you'll be able to unlock all the dribble moves, and you're 6'4" and under. So that's amazing. Then when it comes to the playmaking, you're gonna have pretty much pass accuracy. That's gonna be at the 80 plus threshold. When it comes to defense rebound, you have a 78 perimeter defense, a 77 lateral quickness, and an 80 plus steal. 80 plus steal is good, and your rebound and blocks is gonna be okay. It's gonna be so-so. So yeah, that's pretty much what the build looks like. But then when it comes to the physicals, you're already getting that +4, but you're getting another +4 on the physicals when it comes to the gym rat badge. So you're gonna have a 96 speed, a 95 acceleration with a 79 vertical. So yeah, this build is gonna be very, very well rounded. You're gonna have decent defense, okay finishing, and really good shooting and playmaking. Then when it comes to the takeovers, this is what's gonna take this build to a whole nother level. Because shot creator is a really good takeover for this build, but it's not the best. Sharp takeover is an amazing takeover for this build. It's gonna make you shoot from all crazy areas, but it's not the best. One thing I'll say about this build is the playmaking. You're gonna have really good playmaking, you're gonna have really good ability, but you're not gonna have Hall of Fame playmaking badges. One thing about this build that you're gonna have compared to a lot of builds, this build doesn't have crazy finishing, but it does have finishing Hall of Fame badges. It does have shooting Hall of Fame badges. So you could argue that you don't really have to go with a smashing takeover. But one thing about this build, you went down in wingspan. Usually on a build like this, you will be able to have contact dunks. You don't have contact dunks unless you go with one takeover. And this one takeover also happens to help your playmaking attributes. This takeover is going to get you +10 to your speed ball, +10 to your ball handles, +10 to your speed, and +10 to your driving dunk. And it's going to unlock contact dunk packages when this takeover is activated. So now this build is going to be able to shoot amazingly, it's going to be able to dribble amazingly, and it's going to be able to have the ability to get contact dunk. So it's an obvious choice for me what takeover I'm going to go with for this build. It's going to be the slasher takeover, and the build comes out as a scoring machine. So yeah, man, that's pretty much the build and how to make it. All we got left to go over is testing the build to get the bad setups for the finishing, shooting, and playmaking, and defensive. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so hopping into the bad setups. When it comes to the bad setup, first things first, per usual, is going to be the finishing bad setup, and we get Hall of Fame badges for this. So let's hop into it. So first badge we're gonna go with. This is a build that doesn't get the contact dunk package. You gotta realize that, but we do get contact dunks in takeover. So we're gonna go with so you finisher first. We're going with the best animation possible for every single situation. This build has a crazy high layer package, so you're gonna be able to get all the layer packages that you really could want. So Slither finisher is a must-have for this build. Next, I'm still going posterizer. We don't have the ability to get contact dunks, but we have it in takeover. So posterizer is not just for contact dunks, by the way. It's gonna just improve the ability for you to dunk through traffic. And for the dunk animations I'm gonna put on, this is gonna be perfect for me. So yeah. Next, I'm gonna actually end up going with limitless takeoff. This is gonna be making me dunk that much more also. So yeah, all three of my badges are making me dunk more, and they're gonna be really good to help my build be that much better of a finisher. So perfect badges for me. Then last but not least, I can go a lot of ways. If I want to be crazy with my build, I can go silver unstrippable. If I really want to be crazy with it, if I really want to be crazy with my layups, go crazy with it, I can go unstrippable. But what I'm gonna actually go with, I'm gonna go Lob City bronze. I feel like Lob City finisher is one of the best bronze badges in the games on current gen easily. Then I'm gonna go Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer is an amazing badge. It's gonna be improving your ability to make shots over height, people that's taller than you, and it's gonna be reducing the ability of getting blocked. And that's the real whole reason why I'm putting it on. I really wish I had more badges, really in the 17 range where I could be able to put that to Hall of Fame, but I'm not mad at being able to put that to at least bronze. So yeah, that's pretty much my finishing badge setup I'm gonna actually end up going with for this build. Then when it comes to the shooting, we have 18 badges to really work with. And this is a build that's not on the tallest size thing. So we're going to go Mismatch Expert, Blinders, and Deadeye. Those are the badges I'm going to automatically go with. I'm going to also go with Green Machine. Now, we don't have a crazy amount of badges to go with. So there's other badges that we have to have on, like Chef, Green Machine, and Hot Zone that I haven't even considered throwing on yet. So with that being said, we might have to throw down Deadeye, because we have to have on these badges. So, Chef, I'm going to go silver. Green Machine, I'm going to go silver. And then Hot Zone Hunter, I'm going to go silver. Now, you can really go a lot of different ways with these badges. You don't actually have to have Sniper on Hall of Fame, but it's supposedly the best shooting badge in the game for you guys. So, I put that to Hall of Fame. If I was using this badge setup, I'll probably lower Sniper a little bit. I'll probably raise Deadeye a little bit, and probably still have Chef on silver. Probably try to have Green Machine as high as possible, but I don't really necessarily need Hot Zone Hunter too much, but having it definitely does help a lot. But Mismatch Expert, Blinders are just too overpowered to lower that. I could go with gold and still have it be pretty fine and still be able to go silver like that. So if you want to go with something like this, just so you got to be able to have more badges on to help you be as good as you possibly can be, this is probably going to be a more well-rounded badge setup. But I feel like going with these on Hall of Fame is just so overpowered and broken that it's just going to make you that much better of a shooter. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. But if you need help shooting, you know what I'm saying, contest, you're not really shooting crazy, like semi questionable shots, Hot Zone Hunter might be the badge you need. That's probably the best badge to help you shoot. But another badge that I didn't get a chance to throw on is Stop and Pop. Stop and Pop is an amazing badge in my opinion. So if you really want to help yourself shoot, Stop and Pop is gonna be a great badge for that. So yeah, that's the badge setup I'm gonna go with for the shooting. Alright, next is going to be the Playmaking badge setup. Now we have 12 badge upgrades to work with on this build. Pretty simple one I'm going to go with. Quick First Step, Handles for Days, Unpluckable. Those are auto 9 already out the way. Quick First Step is just going to make you dribble that much faster. Very important, especially on current gen. Speed boosting, speed kills. And that's going to help you get open for whatever you're trying to do, whether it's ISO, screens, threes, mid-range, or even contact. It's just going to be a very important badge to have on. Handles for Days is going to cancel out the stamina issue. I've went over it time and time again. If you don't know how it works, the way the stamina issue is, this year it's better than ever. I'm gonna be real. When it comes to them trying to have these stamina bars, I feel like it's been the best in a while, should I say. The way the stamina is, it goes down extremely slow, but when it comes to trying to recover it, it goes back up extremely slow. The way Handles for Days works is, it's gonna make the stamina go down even slower, but it's gonna make the recovery of the stamina even faster. So yeah, very good badge. Unpluckable is one of those inconsistent badges that you just have to have on. So yeah, Unpluckable, you have to have it on. If you don't want to get ripped, you have to have it on. That's just the fact of the matter. So yeah, we have to have that on. But then last but not least, we have 3 badge upgrades to go with. It depends on what you really are going to do. Are you going to be an ISO player where you're going to play with IQ, where you're going to be trying to help your teammates hit a lot more shots? That's the case. You can go gold bullet pass. But if you're a person that's going to be 300ing a lot and you really have to score all the points for your team, it's an easy choice for you. Go Stop and Go. Stop and Go is going to be really, really good to help you get as many open shots as you possibly can get. So yeah, that's going to be the Playmaking badge setup for this build. Then when it comes to the defensive badge setup, you have 7 defensive badges to work with, and this is going to be very, very easy to go with. Intimidator is just so important to get shot contests on the perimeter. I would go with Intimidator. A lot of times what I do on my builds, I go Bronze Intimidator, but I know a lot of people are inconsistent with their getting contests, so I'm going to go Intimidator on gold for y'all. Chase Down Artist, you want that on Bronze. What I like to do, I like to go Bronze and Bronze. I'm not gonna be able to get what I want on my Interceptor, so I'm gonna actually lower Intimidator. I'm gonna get Silver Interceptor and Silver Intimidator. I don't like having Bronze Interceptor. I like having it at least Silver. If I'm putting it on, I want it at least Silver. But you want to have Pick Dodger on, you want to have Clamps on, you want to have Chase Down Artists on. As a guard, you want to have all these badges on, no matter what you're doing. Whether you're playing on ball or playing corner, all these bags are gonna help you. But if you're not playing on ball and you're playing more corner, you can go with this and be perfectly fine. But if you're playing on ball, sometimes you're gonna really want clamps and pick dodger on at to some extent. Now, if you're never playing on ball, like I said, you can just go with goal intercepting, goal intimidator, and just put on bronze chase down. You'll be perfectly fine, But yeah, I don't know. I don't have to be able to do that a lot. I'm pretty sure a lot of people, they're not gonna be able to do that a lot. So, but if you are, you can do that. But yeah, that's going to be the best defensive badge setup for this build. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best Demigod build in NBA 2K22, the best scoring machine build in the game. This build was able to do everything that you can possibly think of. It's able to shoot, it's able to get contact dunks, it's able to dribble, and it has okay defense. So yeah, man, if there's any other builds y'all guys want me to drop, I got some crazy builds to come. The two-way playmaker, I never dropped a video on that. The slashing playmaker, I still haven't dropped a video on that. So if you guys want these crazy builds that I know are amazing, even the two-way sharpshooter, if y'all haven't seen it, y'all need to go watch that. That's going to be an underrated build all year. I'm trying to put y'all on game to some crazy builds before I start going crazy with these gameplay videos. So yeah, if you haven't already, turn on post notifications if you're new. Share this video to anybody that will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm about to be, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!